What's going on, guys, and welcome to Mustache Betting, a place where you become the best betting version of yourself, and welcome to an exclusive ALCS Mustache Betting video. So let's jump right into yesterday's recap. We took the Cubs money line just straight up, and yeah, that ended up losing, unfortunately. And then I tried to go for a correlation play there. We took Wilson Contreras to go under his 1.5 HRR prop. That ended up losing as well, as he homered in the first inning, his first at bat. Second inning, actually. But yeah, no, first inning, yeah. But yeah, anyway, so we end up getting reverse swept on the day, going -2 units on the day, and that brings our season total to, in the MLB, plus 15 units won, unfortunately. Yeah, this is why I don't bet money lines, but unfortunately yesterday, I'll own up to this. There was just not enough pitcher available data for me to go off of, and I felt a bit pressured to put something out there, and I probably should have just skipped the day altogether. So going forward, that's most likely what I'll do, if there is not any available data, which is circumstantial and probably won't be the case in many situations. But yeah, both the Cubs and the Brewers did not want to release their starting pitcher lineup. And I took a gamble hoping that it was going to be Savali that started, and he did not, unfortunately. And of course, Wilson Contreras ends up homering his first at bat. So that was just bad data and a bad read on my end. I'll own it. But let's not do that again. But anyway, today I have for you my 2 best bets. Hopefully today can be different. Let's jump right into it. The first best bet of the day is going to be Bichette of the Blue Jays under 1.5 HRRs plus 125 at bet365 for a unit, but lines are similar wherever else you look. Bichette, he has hit the under in this line in only 3 of his last 10. So you might ask, why am I taking this then? I'm taking this because today he faces off against Bryce Miller, who he is 0 for 6 against historically in his last 6 at-bats. And versus the Seattle bullpen, Bichette, he's only batting .238 on the season against them. He's been hot. But this is a different type of pressure. It's a different type of atmosphere. And typically when the odds are against a player in a high performance spot, I like for them to show me that they can beat me, especially when the odds are stacked against them. But like I said, this is a different type of series. The ALCS is a different type of monster. So let's see if the Blue Jays can continue doing what they've been doing all playoffs. But I'm going to need to see that first. He's going to have to show me that he's able to beat this line. And Bryce, let's look at him. He has a nasty four-seamer that he strikes 25% of the time with. And against a four-seamer, he's only batting .221 against. So give me here to go under. And if you guys could, please like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know, do I have a funny looking face? Anything that might be on your mind, make sure you leave it in the comments down below. Also, make sure you have notifications turned on so that you aren't missing out on any line movement or value of my plays. But yeah, aside from that, thanks. And my second best bet of the day is going to be a buddy of the channel, Julio Rodriguez under 1.5 HRRs plus 100 at bet365 for a unit, and he plays for the Mariners. But lines are pretty similar wherever else you look. Julio, he's had a great season, but he's been struggling in his last 4 games, especially. In fact, he's hit the under in this line in 3 of his last 5. Today, he faces off against Kevin Gausman, who he is 4 for 17 against historically. And as I've mentioned before, Julio, he just isn't putting enough lift on the ball right now. I'm not sure if he has an undisclosed injury or if it's a mental thing, but he's struggling somewhere along the line. His pull percentage, it's only been 50% in his last 15 at bats. So it's up from what I recommended before, which was to take him at, which was 30%, but it's still incredibly low. He just isn't getting enough lift on these balls right now to score in hits and runs. But let's look at Gausman here. Gausman, he has a nasty four-seamer as well, a pitch a lot of Mariners are struggling with, as I suggested before. But Julio, especially, he's only batting .200 against four-seamers that are thrown above 95 miles per hour. So Gausman, he has a four-seamer that he could throw pretty much whenever he wants over 95 miles an hour. Give me Gausman here to continue to throw gas, and give me Julio here to hopefully continue this streak and go under. So to recap everything, we have Bichette to go under 1.5 HRRs, and then we have Julio Rodriguez on the other side to go under 1.5 HRRs as well. So that is all I have for you guys today. Let's enjoy this exciting beginning to the ALCS. I know there's a lot of football going on, so make sure, if you haven't already, check out my NFL video for this NFL Week 6 Sunday recap. But yeah, aside from that, let's enjoy good baseball. Hopefully it's the precursor for much more good baseball to come, and hopefully we can, go into the next week with a full sweep on the day. As always, take care, guys, be safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.